Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about why I got into Warhammer 40,000. For those of you who don't know, I've only been in the hobby for about 3 years now. It was late 2018 when I came into the scene, just around the time before COVID had really kicked off. And the reason why I got into it, funny enough, was I played a lot of video games, but I had just burnt myself out because I had played so much. And I was looking for something new. Funny enough, though, I was still looking at game reviews, and I stumbled upon a channel that was doing a review for the Dawn of War Ultimate Apocalypse mod. Thankfully, I still have my PC or my laptop that's able to run it, even though it is a potato. But I was able to get it going with the mod, and from there, that's kind of where the passion grew. I really only loved playing the Imperial Guard faction, though. Funny enough, it was the faction that drew me in. It was just, your standard guy who had a gun, basically it was essentially some Kevlar, and hope and a prayer. And, despite he only had so little, there were so many of them that they were able to hold out on their own. And I also do love artillery, and I do love tanks. So that's kind of what also drew me into the faction. So as I played the game more, I started looking up to see if there were more mods or if there was an extension of the game. And I learned to find out that there was actually a whole tabletop scene for it. It was actually a tabletop game, and I didn't know for the longest of time. So, and I had always seen 40K artwork, but I never understood what it was. So, lo and behold, I decided to finally bite the bullet and visit a Games Workshop, see what it was all about. Now, granted, I had seen a few tabletop videos, but I didn't understand what a ballistic skill or a weapon skill was. I didn't understand any of that. So I was pretty much going in there blindsided. So I walked into a Games Workshop. They, how they bring you in. They give you a little Space Marine or whatever the Aegis Sigmar version of Stormcast Eternals. And I painted up the Space Marine, and I still have it to this day. But I remember finishing it, and I was like, wow, this was kind of cool, seeing my model done the way I wanted it done, and just kind of feeling a sense of accomplishment. So probably about after 70, probably more like $100 later, I walked out there with a codex for the Imperial Guard, bought a commissar and a squad of guardsmen. And ever since then, that's kind of where it's taken off. And obviously, as time has progressed, I've actually dipped my toes into a little bit more things. I've got an Imperial Knights army. I have a Raven Guard army. I have a Salamanders army, though that one's more of my brother's. And I've also started Horus Heresy, so I've got my Iron Warriors. So, and I'm sure one day more armies will add to the collection, but I will always be a Guard player, just of how they function and who they are. In fact, I still buy Guards models, to this day. Painting, not so much. Painting is not my strong suit. But I'm trying to get back into it on painting. But it's truly been an experience. I've met so many great people in the hobby, so many wonderful people. I've met many of my friends in the hobby who I've gone and hung out with outside of just 40K. I've never had a bad experience where I've walked away from like a game or I've ended friendships over it or anything like that. They're all the community can be very welcoming, and truly I'm grateful that been able to enter this community. But that's going to be it today, guys. I know it was a short video, but I figured, I'd do my little origin stories. Stay tuned for next time. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. More videos will be on the way. I know these are just kind of some intro videos, but once we get the growth pains out, we'll start working on greater content. But for now, you guys enjoy the rest of your day.